There is a point in the outer solar system where the rules change, not gradually. At a specific distance from the Sun, 5 times the distance from the Sun to Earth, the solar system stops being a collection of small rocky worlds and becomes something else entirely. That point is Jupiter. The numbers do not prepare you for it. Jupiter's diameter is 142,984 kilometers. Earth's diameter is 12,742 kilometers. Jupiter is not twice the size of Earth, not 5 times. It is 11 times wider. More than 1,300 Earths could fit inside its volume. Every other planet in the solar system, all 7 of them, could be placed inside Jupiter simultaneously, with room left over. Its mass is 318 times that of Earth. It is more than twice as massive as every other planet combined. It rotates faster than any other planet, a full rotation in just under 10 hours. An object 11 times wider than Earth, spinning so fast that its equator bulges outward visibly. It was also the first. Jupiter formed within the first million years after the Sun ignited, long before Earth existed. It gathered most of the mass left over from the Sun's formation, leaving everything else to compete for what remained. The solar system did not produce Jupiter. Jupiter produced the solar system as it exists today. Jupiter sits 778 million kilometers from the Sun. Light, traveling at 300,000 kilometers per second, takes 43 minutes to reach it. When a spacecraft orbits Jupiter and its instruments send data back to Earth, that signal takes between 32 and 52 minutes to arrive, depending on where the 2 planets are in their orbits. Every command ever sent to a spacecraft at Jupiter was sent knowing the response would not come for the better part of an hour. Jupiter does not rely on the Sun for heat. Deep within the planet, slow gravitational compression generates thermal energy that flows outward toward the cloud tops. Jupiter radiates 1.7 times more energy into space than it receives from the Sun. The storms, the winds, the banding, none of it is powered by sunlight. The Sun is almost irrelevant to Jupiter's weather. Jupiter makes its own. There is no ground on Jupiter, not a surface buried beneath clouds, no solid boundary where the planet ends and something else begins. The atmosphere simply gets denser and hotter and more pressurized the deeper it goes, transitioning through states of matter that have no everyday equivalent. The cloud tops, at -110 degrees Celsius, are where ammonia ice crystals form the white and pale yellow bands visible from Earth. Below them, layers of ammonium hydrosulfide give Jupiter its orange and brown coloration. Descend further, and the distinction between gas and liquid loses meaning entirely. The hydrogen becomes a dense, hot fluid under pressures that dwarf anything in Earth's atmosphere. This is where Jupiter holds its ocean, not water, hydrogen. A planet-wide ocean of liquid hydrogen estimated to be 40,000 kilometers deep. Earth's deepest ocean trench reaches 11 kilometers. Jupiter's hydrogen ocean is that, 4,000 times over. Deeper still, under pressures that exist nowhere else in the inner solar system, hydrogen becomes electrically conductive, carrying current, generating magnetic fields, behaving like a liquid metal. This layer is the source of Jupiter's magnetic field, the strongest of any planet, roughly 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. At the center, the Juno mission found not the compact solid core that every model predicted, but something described as a diffuse core, heavy elements mixed and distributed through the inner half of the planet's radius. Whether a massive early collision shattered whatever solid core existed is the leading hypothesis. Whether it is correct remains unresolved. The first thing anyone learns about Jupiter is the storm. The Great Red Spot has been observed continuously for nearly 350 years. It is a high-pressure anticyclone in Jupiter's southern hemisphere, sustained by internal heat and jet streams on either side moving in the opposite directions. Its current diameter is approximately 16,000 kilometers, wider than Earth. Winds at its outer edge reach 680 kilometers per hour. It extends more than 500 kilometers deep into the atmosphere. It is shrinking, and whether it will stabilize or eventually dissipate is an open question. A storm that has outlasted every modern human civilization may or may not survive the next few centuries. Before Juno, Jupiter's poles had never been properly mapped. What the spacecraft found there was not expected. At the North Pole, a central cyclone surrounded by 8 more arranged in a geometric ring. At the South Pole, a central cyclone surrounded by 5, each storm comparable in size to the continental United States. Stable, permanent, bouncing against each other like objects connected by springs, maintaining their positions across years of observation with no sign of changing. Jupiter is infrastructure. Its gravitational presence during the early solar system shaped the orbits of every planet that formed after it, cleared enormous regions of debris, and prevented the asteroid belt from ever assembling into another rocky world. Its position in the outer solar system intercepts a significant fraction of the comets and large objects that would otherwise travel inward. The impact scars that appear periodically in its atmosphere, visible from Earth through amateur telescopes, fading over weeks as Jupiter's storms erase them, are the record of what did not reach the inner planets. Every ocean on Earth, every atmosphere, every condition that allowed chemistry to become biology, all of it unfolded in the gravitational shadow of a planet 11 times wider than Earth, spinning in under 10 hours, radiating its own heat outward into the dark. Jupiter does not notice any of this. It has no surface to land on, no boundary where the planet ends and space begins. It is a process more than an object, gas and liquid and metallic fluid and radiation and gravity, operating at a scale that makes the entire history of life on Earth feel like a brief local event, the largest thing the solar system ever built, the first thing it built, and in many ways, the reason everything else was able to exist at all.